All right, last of these, and honestly, the hardest of them, I think. First off, little thingy. This is that one. That's a hole there. X value of 4. Totally not part of this. This is our abs x over x mother function. It looks normally like that. Scoobity doobity. Positive, positive, negative, negative. Remember what is special about this graph? It has a symmetry line down the middle where we know that this is evenly spaced. One up, one down, positive right, negative left, or rather upper one right, lower one left. And so what can we do? Well, we need to use those things to our benefit. That symmetry line is normally on the x-axis, but look at where ours is. Our symmetry line runs right there at y equals 1. That tells me that this graph has been shifted up 1. What else can I figure out? Well, first off, I know it's the abs x over x thingy, but it's not centered at 0 in the x direction, which tells me it's been shifted. It's been shifted to the right. How do you shift something to the right? Well, you subtract 4 from x inside the function. Notice for absolute value, I have to do it on the top and the bottom when I'm doing abs x over x like that. It's kind of weird, but just remember, like, hey, if I want to shift it, I have to do it to x, and there are two x's, so I have to do it to both of them. So there's that. What else? Well, we said normally from the symmetry line to the branches, it's a distance of 1. But what's our distance? Well, that distance right there is going from 1 to 1.5. So that's a half. And that distance right there is going from 1 to 0.5. So that's also a half. Which tells me that this has been multiplied by a half. And it makes absolutely no difference if you write that 1/2 out front or if you include the 2 on the bottom and put the x minus 4 in parentheses. Both are totally fine. Don't make no difference. Last thing, there's one more thing you do not see here. Look at my little red thingy at the bottom versus this graph. On the bottom, on the normal parent function, the upper branch is to the right and the lower branch is to the left. But on mine, the upper branch is to the left and the lower branch is to the right, which means this thing has done been flippy-dippied, and I need to plop a negative out front. Could you come up with a way to flip this horizontally and come up with a function there? Yes, but honestly, not worth your time. If you have the option to flip it vertically, you should flip it vertically because it's easier and you don't have to mess with any of the like, oh, do I change the sign on my horizontal translation thingy? So just flip it in the front and what's up, you good? Y equals finished.